World Rankings. They've changed just a little bit. It's not that often that the World Rankings actually make the news. I do semi-regular updates on them as the seasons tick by to monitor all the places. But it's actually in the mainstream news. And that's pretty much just for one reason. The number one team on the World Rugby Rankings has changed for the first time in 509 weeks. 509 weeks. Let that settle in for a moment. So the last time New Zealand were not on top of the Rugby World Rankings, I think, was November 2009. That's quite some time ago. So Wales have moved up to the top spot ever so slightly, 89.43. Wales are above the All Blacks, who are on 89.4. So the All Blacks are slipping down one place. Wales could have had it done a week earlier, but they ended up losing a game to England. They've corrected that this week, well, this week just gone, with a win over England to put them ever so slightly above New Zealand, top of the world rankings. So hats off to Wales. I know there's a fair few people here in New Zealand who are a bit upset. I don't know if that's the right word. Perturbed, dissatisfied with these rankings. But, I mean, because a lot of people are saying, would Wales beat England? They're not beat England, beat New Zealand in a one-on-one game. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. That's kind of the way the rankings work, though. It's not just a one-on-one matchup. It's your results over the course of however long. So Wales have been on a pretty bloody impressive run, and that is reflected in the world rankings. So top spot goes to Wales. Congratulations to all the proud Welsh fans. It's not a World Cup, but it's good credit for the work done by Gatland and the Welsh crew, kind of over the last 12 months plus. So again, congratulations. That's not to say the All Blacks are any slouches. Still in second spot and not that far behind. They had a very good win over Australia at the weekend to bounce back from a loss. So I don't think there's been a few people saying the All Blacks are not quite the team they were. They showed the team that they can be at the weekend, and I think come World Cup time, if Hansen is right and things click, they will still be a very hard team to beat. So that's 1 and 2. Ireland are steady, having not played in the week just gone anyway, 88.69. South Africa and England are trading spots with semi-regularity. So South Africa up into fourth again, 86.83. England with that loss to Wales down to 86.79. So again, very little between those two teams as well. Australia steady, 84.05. They hardly moved from their previous result. I mean, if you look at their number the week before was 84.41. So basically losing away to New Zealand doesn't cost you that much in the world rankings, I guess, because the difference between the two teams. I should mention that New Zealand went up from 89.04 to 89.4. Again, gap between the two teams was probably key there. And Wales went up from 88.89 to 89.43, so up slightly more. Playing a higher ranked team is probably the key difference maker there in the way these are calculated. France, also a big winner. I think for the most part, since I've been doing these rankings, France have always been on this side of my board. They finally jump over and swap spots with Scotland, so they're a winner, 80.58, up from 79.42. And Scotland, pretty abysmal at the weekend. I mean, it's only a World Cup warm-up, so I know a lot of people are kind of already jumping on Scotland are definitely going to lose to Japan at the World Cup bandwagon. I'm not quite there. I think we'll give Gregor Townsend's guys a bit more time to settle in. That was a semi-experimental lineup, and some of the big guns weren't playing. It was away from home, so back at Murrayfield, we'll see how the Scots do in the reverse fixture. But they are 79.01 down from 80.17. Japan haven't played, so there's no change there. And everyone else is pretty much steady. There's no changes all the way down across the board. Spain 17, Samoa 16, Tonga 15. Everyone is pretty steady. Nobody's points totals all the way down to Namibia in 23rd on 61.01. So everyone else is pretty steady. But Wales taking that number one spot. again, it's pretty big news. It's a conversation starter, if nothing else. But again, we're all just warming up to the World Cup, so that is kind of number one priority on everybody's radar at the moment in the rugby world. But yeah, I guess the question for you guys is how are you feeling about these rankings? Are you buying into the argument that it doesn't count if you haven't beaten New Zealand? But I mean, I'm kind of, as I said, of the point of view that this is a measure of longevity over the season. You know, how have you done over, you know, that period? So it's not like boxing where you knock out somebody and suddenly you're number one. You know, if South Africa had beaten New Zealand last year and gone to number one, that's kind of not the way it works. So yeah, those are the rankings for now. You guys let me know your thoughts on those. I should say, back in 2009, when New Zealand were second to South Africa, Wales were 8th. So they've come a long way on their road to number one. I think England were like 6th, and Ireland were 4th. Australia were 3rd. So there's certainly been a lot going on in those last 509 weeks. If you guys didn't see my video the other day, I am giving away a couple of cases, phone cases, All Blacks phone cases, which look like these. That one's kind of clear, so it doesn't appear that well, but that's what it looks like. Otterbox phone cases, so if you haven't seen my video from the other day, I'll put a link. I'll probably pin a comment with the link to that video. So if you are keen on getting your hands on an Otterbox All Blacks official phone case, head over to that video and into that comp. But yeah, other than that, World Rankings, what do you guys reckon? Wales number one, congratulations. See how they can live with the pressure, I guess is a good thing for them to be tested on as well. But yeah, also I think I need to do videos on Fiji, Italy and Argentina, who have all named their Rugby World Cup squads. So that's going to be a bit of a talking point as we move closer to the World Cup. But yep, cheers guys, and I will talk to you again soon. See you later.